Welcome to the next video of the sixth section, Adding Top Bar Options for Draw Methods. In the previous video, we have learned how to add a color palette. In this video, we'll learn how to add top bar options for draw methods. Each of the 16 toolbar buttons can have their own option. Just like we call the functions related to the toolbar buttons dynamically, we will call methods to display options for the top bar dynamically. So we decide that the method name for handling the top bar options would be named by appending the string _options to the existing method. So suppose we want to display the options for the draw_line method. It would be called draw_line_options. Similarly, we have to define methods like draw_art_options, draw_star_options, and others. We achieve this dynamic called in the method display _options_in_the_top_bar as. Now, with that code in place, every time a toolbar button is clicked, the program will look for a method named by appending the string _options to the current method related to the button. If it finds one, it will be executed. If not, the fallback function _not_defined will be called, which is an empty method to silently ignore the absence of a method. The Canvas widget lets you specify the fill color, outline color, and border width for most of the shapes as their configurable options. In addition to these, the Canvas widget also has several other configurable options for many of these basic shapes. For instance, for a line, you can specify if it will have an arrowhead shape at the end of it, or if it will be dashed. We need to display the following top options for the first 6 buttons. As can be seen, we need to create combo box widgets for fill, outline, width, arrow, and dash. We first import the TTK module into our namespace and then create the combo box widget. The TTK combo box widget binds to another method called set_fill, which is defined as. We define a similar combo box for the width, outline, arrow, and dash properties. We also define a combo box to allow the user to change the number of spokes in the star. Since the code for all these methods is pretty similar to the one just discussed, we do not discuss it here, 6.06.py. Finally, we add the required combo boxes to each of the 6 options methods as. There's similar code for all the other 5 toolbar buttons. Now, if you run code 6.06.py, it should display options for the first 6 buttons. When you change the options, the change is reflected on all subsequent drawing on the canvas. However, there is a small bug in our code. What if someone has chosen the fill color as the foreground color, and then he changes the foreground color from the color palette? Although this changes the value of the foreground attribute, it does not change the value of the fill attribute. Our program will keep using the old foreground value for fill. In order to fix this bug, we modify the code for set_background_color and set_foreground_color to call 2 new methods. The 2 methods are kept in a try-except block because not every toolbar button will have fill and outline option combo box. Even if a toolbar button has the fill or outline combo box, it may not be selected to use the foreground or background color. Lastly, since we want the draw_line options to populate the top bar immediately when the program starts, we add these 2 lines to the create_GUI method. Great! We've successfully learned how to add top bar options for draw methods. In the next video, we'll add functionality to a few other toolbar buttons in the next iteration.